Here's the kickoff by O'Donnell. He's into it. High spinning kick. Not very deep. It's going to be taken at the 12-yard line. Back across the 15, 20, 25 up the middle. Pretty good return there for Black Hill State to start the ball game. That's one of the freshmen, Conrad Rice, a freshman out of Fort Collins Pooter on the return. And they'll start the ball game 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Double wide out left, double wide out right. Ball remains on the left hash mark on 3rd and 11. Thunderwolves rush 4, stepping up in the pocket, flush from the pocket and sacked. And that's Fox who came back in the ballgame. He left there for one play. So you're probably going to see a lot. That elbow's got to hurt, Joe, when you ding it just the right way. I'm sure that's when he came out of the ballgame, got himself right over on the sideline, comes in and adds to his sack total on the year.
Nation's leader in sacks per game. He was the nation's leader, but then he had to sit out a couple of weeks of stats nationwide because he missed 2 games, and you have to play in 75% of the team's games to be considered among the nation's leaders.
The gain of 1 on that first down play. It's 2nd down and 9 for the Thunderwolves. Duncan in motion to the right side of the formation this time. They fake the draw to Cam. Thompson rolls right. He's got Eckhoff wide open. Has the pass across the 20, 25. He's got the first down, and then he's body slammed at about the 28-yard line. Eckhoff did make a bunch of move there, almost like he submitted himself to the tackle there instead of maybe putting his head down and administering the punishment. But still a good game.
I don't think you want to do anything stupid, but you want to talk about how good Cam McDonald is? There's a little play-action fake to Cam McDonald, and the entire defense went with him.
So it's 1st and 10 Thunderwolves from the 29-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. Here comes that power formation. 3 tight ends right next to each other on the left side of the formation here, kind of in a stack. Thompson's up under center. They give it to Cam. Bounce it off the left side behind those tight ends. Big hole. Across the 40. 45. Gallops across the 50. To the 40. 30. 20. 10. Touchdown, Thunderwolves. What a run by Cameron McDonald. How many times have we said that this year? But he just kind of hurled himself through the hole that time. And a big-time touchdown for the Thunderwolves. 71 yards.
Jimmy just picked his way through the line, and then he was gone.
And they ran right behind those 3 tight ends. You got Riston, Eckhoff, and Boyd over there on that left side, and they opened up a huge hole.
Linebacker Damon Goldhammer was trailing him. He got past him at the initial line of scrimmage, and it was great sprinter separation.
Here's O'Donnell's extra point kick, up and good. Fast start for the Thunderwolves, 12:09 to go here in the first quarter. They lead at 7-0 on Fox Sports Pueblo. So it's 4th down. That means Duncan will come into the ball game. Last time they punted, they got a rugby-style kick, and it bounced and rolled up the sideline for about an extra 30 yards. It ended up being a 64-yard punt. Here's Jess Edens. He's a freshman. Low snap, but he handles it. Here's that rugby-style kick, and again, same direction, right down the right sideline. Duncan's going to have a chance this time. Fields it at the 21. Boy, they could have called a block there. They didn't. Duncan back across the 30, 35, 40. Up the sideline he goes! Across midfield and taken down at the 40, maybe the 39-yard line. Fans are irate, wanting the illegal block call here. They didn't get it right where Duncan caught the football.
Yeah, everybody's pointing down there and that he stepped out or whatever. I think it's just a good return for Csu-Pueblo.
Yeah, they just wanted the illegal block call, and then plus people saw, I think, the beanbag come out thinking that might have been the flag, but that's not the case. That's just marking where the return started.
At least 55 yards into the wind.
So they'll go for it here. Thompson from the gun this time has McDonald lined up on his left hip. Fake it to him. They look down the middle. Now they're going to fire it to the middle, looking for the end zone, and the ball's picked off at the 5-yard line. Back up the field across the 10 and about the 12. They try to rip it free from the deep safety. He gets the return out to the 15-yard line. J.J. Kilgore, sophomore out of Regis High School in Denver, returns it to the 15-yard line. In many respects, Joe, we like to say that it's almost like throw it deep. If they pick it off, it's like a punt.
It just hurts your passing efficiency.
Right, it's not going to help the quarterback. You got to tell the quarterback, hey, you might have to take a step back today ego-wise. Just throw it down there deep, and if they pick it off, so be it. Tony Campton, look at Tony Campton, just menacing, standing around the quarterback, Ryan Hommel. It's just, you look at Campton, you wonder, man, how do his arms feel? Because there's just not enough room on him for his arms to hang around that big body. Exactly.
Where's a lot of loafers?
Now they call an audible here as Hommel looks over to the sideline. Now resets in the backfield. Takes the snap, straight drop back. Here comes pressure from Fox. He's flushed him from the pocket. Tries to get around the edge. He's got something to work with here. Across the 25, 30, 32-yard line. They broke contain on the left side. And a good run there by Ryan Hommel.
You better be able to outrun Morgan Fox if you're a quarterback, or he will kill you.
Ends up being a nice gain on the play, gain of 17. Best play of the game of the early going here for the Yellow Jackets. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Takes the snap. They give it to Paris around the right side, and he is strung out and taken down for a 3-yard loss. And there's that man just swallowing him alive, enveloping him, as I like to say, Josh Croy. Must be the feeling of an eclipse, Joe. There's no light. Shines out around the body going down.
You know, Josh Croy is a Division I player playing at Csu-Pueblo. He's that good. He's that big. He's that strong.
Now they're going to roll the pocket right. Hommel fires down the sideline. That should be picked off, and it is. Intercepted back at the 25-yard line. That is Brian Jones. He made the good stop on the tackle earlier, and this time makes the interception, and the Thunderbolts get the ball back at their own 27-yard line.
That was a poor decision by Hommel. It wasn't if it was going to get picked off, it was by whom.
Exactly.
There were 3 guys in white jerseys waiting for that ball.
And again, it's Brock Davies to punt the football away. Low snap, and he bobbles it, and he loses it. It's loose on the deck, trying to pick it up, and it's recovered at the 19-yard line by Black Hill State. It was a low snap. Remember the Thunderwolves without their long snapper. And Trace Gray threw a low ball back to Davies. He unable to handle it, then thought about picking it up, couldn't handle it then he was hit. Tried to pick it up again, and then it was finally recovered by Black Hill State. So they have great field position now at the 19-yard line.
Special teams today are going to be like the Navy, Jim. Always an adventure. I think they need points here after you get the benefit of that turnover.
They are going to send Trey Fleming, a sophomore out of Longmont, out to try the field goal.
But you're 0-8. And you're playing the defending national champions. Why wouldn't you go for it?
Ball's on the left hash mark. The holder is Adamson. Thunderwolves very adept at blocking kicks. Ball's down. Kick is up. Not a very good kick, but he does squeeze it through there. 1:03 to go here in the first quarter. Black Hill State on the board. They take advantage of the turnover. Thunderwolves lead at 7-3 on Fox Sports Pueblo. Double wide out left this time. Ball's on the right hash mark. Give it to Cam off the left side. Puts his head down. Now tries to bounce it outside. Cuts it back inside. He's got the first down and more. Ball came out. It's loose on the deck. And they're saying he's down. You're right, Joe. Forward progress. Down at the 49-yard line. Fans not liking it, but it looked like Cam's left knee was down, and then he ripped the ball free from him.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. John Reiners doesn't.
2nd and 10 now from the 48-yard line. Cooper wide to the left. Duncan now goes in motion to the left side. Fake the draw play. Here's pressure, and Thompson gets away, gets a block, and fumbles the football. It's loose on the deck, but he comes up with it somehow at the 42-yard line. He just knocked the ball loose with his right thigh there as he got away from pressure, and then the ball just came loose.
Well, they didn't buy the play action with Cameron McDonald not in the game.
Play that time as he faked it into the middle to Paris.
Positive yardage. That's all that play was, is to get some positive yardage. They're into the teeth of this win now.
2nd down and 7 from the 31-yard line. Ball's on the left hash mark. They're going to go trips to the right. That's the wide side on this formation. They bring Shane Brooks in, the backup tailback. Here comes heavy pressure, and they sack him. Ball's loose, and it's picked up by the right tackle, and he goes down at the 26-yard line as Andrew Blaylock ended up with the ball, and did the smart thing there, Joe. Rather than try to run it when you got a big 77 on your back, you just get to the turf.
Yeah, no need to scoop and try and just go down.
Thunderwolves came on a jailbreak blitz that time.
And that was Morgan Fox almost getting the sack and causing the fumble.
Big Colorado influence on this Black Hill State ball club. They recruit the Denver area pretty good.
They just don't have any money. They have 20 scholarships.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. 2nd down and 9, they're going to call it. From the 15-yard line. I formation this time. They pitch it left side to Cam. He's got the lead block. Gets around the corner, across the 10. Puts his head down, squirts down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Looked like the lead block that time. I think it was Grant Neal who was in the ball game this time, Joe. Yes, indeed. Grant was the lead fullback on the play, and he sprung Cam for the first down. 1st and goal at the 4. fresh.
I'm surprised they don't do more of that quick toss with Cam to get the one-on-one blocking out on the edges like that. They like to do that zone blocking and get him up the middle, but he's so good on the edges too.
First and goal from the 4-yard line. I formation. They leave Neal in the ball game to play fullback. Cam is the I back. Thompson up under center. Give it to Cam off the left side. Big hole. Puts his head down and just barrels his way into the end zone. There was a roadblock standing at the goal line. That roadblock stood no chance. Like a tank.
Cam McDonald is just good.
Extra point upcoming. And again, the extra points are not always automatic anymore when you got Trace. It sounds like we're picking on Trace Gray, but he's in a job he's not familiar with. He's the backup emergency long snapper. Radabaugh is the holder. Radabaugh's got to be on his A game here. Be sharp. Good snap, though, right on the money. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. That was executed beautifully. 4:58 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves restore a little order. They lead it 14-3. Thunderwolves football on Fox Sports Pueblo. Hummel from the gun this time. He adjusts Paris to his left hip. Fakes it to him. Here comes pressure pass down the middle. Almost it is intercepted at the 31-yard line. The ball was deflected by the first man. And then coming over is the man that made the play on special teams. Coming over to make the interception, Zach Young.
Zach Young,
thought the ball was going to be picked perhaps by the corner of the initial coverage. They batted it in the air, and then Young flew over to make the grab.
That's why they do the tip drill.
So the Thunderwolves take over at the 32-yard line of the Yellow Jackets here with 4:48 to go in the first half.
Zach Young, I believe he's out of Doherty High School.
So Thompson up under center this time. He has Cam the lone back. Eckhoff in motion, left side of the formation, resets. Run the draw play to Cam off the right side. Eckhoff now the lead blocker, tries to get around the corner. Oh, Cam just puts his head down and blasts the would-be tackler on the sideline. Gets up the field. He ran out of real estate, but it's just so fun to watch him just blow guys up in the run game. I mean, coming over to make the stop that time for the Yellow Jackets, I believe it was Thayer Sauter, and he just got pancaked.
Well, Daniel Fagboy, he just got taken out because he just got manhandled. Your guy that I would go to is not even in the game, and that's Zach Boyd.
Yep, Cam's in the game. They're going to run I formation here with Patrick O'Malley on 4th and 3. They're going to pitch it left side to Cam. Tries to bounce it outside. They've got him contained, and he's thrown down. Well, it ends up being a big-time trick on the Thunderwolves offense. Ball goes over on downs. And welcome back for the second half. Here from beautiful Spearfish, South Dakota. We're about a half hour to the west of Rapid City. Right here in the Mount Rushmore area. There's a lot of things to do here. It's not only Mount Rushmore, Joe, but you vacation up here as well, and there's lots of things you can do. Bring the kids up and have a good time.
It's just a nice area. It's clean. It's safe. It's beautiful. You know, we're used to the Rocky Mountains. These are hills. These are literally hills, but it's just kind of a neat place. Very serene.
Of course, Deadwood just down the road here. If you want to get your gambling fix on.
We talk about players playing hurt all the time. Jim and I are a little, we got a little bad, I'd like to say bad shrimp last night, but it was bad nachos, and it both knocked us both down. So we're battling back. We're playing through the pain.
It was an adventurous night.
You know, we share a lot of hotel rooms with people, and you get to know them quite well. And I felt bad for the cleaning lady.
Onside kick on a quickie here, and the Thunderwolves recovered. They were ready.
Josh Johnson is just, he looked at him like, I knew that was coming. Thanks for kicking it right to me. And now they're going to be inside Black Hills territory to start.
Yeah, Johnson excited about it. Well, that's good. He made a great play there. They just kind of like they were going to spread out to get lined up, and then the kicker just booted it.
You know, the music was still playing. People were still settling into their seats for halftime.
So 1st and 10 pack at the 32-yard line. 14-3. Thunderwolves on top. 13:30 to go here in the third quarter. Cooper in the game. Splits wide to the right. Triple tight end set to the left. They're going to hand it left. McDonald across the 30. And scores through there down the sideline. Came out of the stack. Touchdown! Are you kidding me, Joe? I lost sight of him. He is so smallish in there, and he just squirted out of the pile, and to everybody's astonishment, he's into the end zone.
That's why he is the best running back in the nation. There's a scrum. You rugby football where you see the ball kind of go and somebody squirts out. That was Cameron McDonald for 32 yards.
An extra point attempt upcoming here for Greg O'Donnell. Good snap, ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. Good start to the second half for the Thunderwolves. They recover the onside kick and then take it right down the field. 21-3, Thunderwolves on top on Fox Sports Pueblo. So Thunderwolves with great field position from the 37-yard line. Play action. Thompson rolls left, fires down the sideline. Ball caught inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line.
Was that Cole Forsgren? No, it was Anthony Reeves. Another tight end.
3rd down and 7. Dort in the ball game. Play action. Thompson sets in the pocket. Fires corner route. He's got a man open. Caught. Touchdown. Kieran Duncan. Great grab by Duncan as he looked that in. He knew he was going to take a shot, but he got it. Got the 1 foot down he needed. Touchdown, Thunderwolves. Great pass that time by Thompson. Zipping it over here into the flat. And Duncan making the grab. Now O'Donnell in to try the extra point. He ran a ball the holder. Remember, Trace Gray is the long snapper. Good snap. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. Trace Gray's done a great job on kicks on the field goals today, extra point kicks. 28-3, Thunderwolves on top. 11:01 to go here in the third quarter on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, it's always a great situation when you get hit by food poisoning at a local eatery in the middle of the night, and then you get up the next morning and you find out from people, oh, yeah, we never eat there.
We never eat there.
You don't want to eat there. Well, thanks for... Why don't you kind of, telepathically tell us not to go there?
Oh, my goodness. But we're here. We're bringing you sights and sounds, tweets. You'll have great stories tomorrow in the Chieftain.
Love it.
Got a lot of time to write.
3rd and 5 from the 24. Here he comes off the edge, ducks around his man. They pass it up the side, and the ball's deflected and intercepted. And there's that man, Joseph Jones, coming over off the deflection and hauling the ball in, and he is mobbed on the sideline. There's the tip drill again, Joe. It's worked beautifully today for the Thunderwolves. They're going to have great field position again.
It took him how many years to get 1? And now he's got 2.
Play action. Thompson rolls to his right, fires down the right sideline. Forsgren's open inside the 15, up the sideline, cuts back in, and he stepped out of bounds, though, back up here around the 8-yard line, I believe. Yep, at the 9's where they're going to spot him. It's still a nice run after the catch. Joe, you and I like this guy, Cole Forsgren, the redshirt freshman out of Gilbert, Arizona. Maybe a late bloomer, if you can say such a thing about a redshirt freshman, but he's coming into his own.
He was unguarded. He just got a 24-yard pass. There was nobody on him. Talk about a blown coverage.
I formation here on 2nd and goal. Ball's right in the middle of the field. They give it to Fredlet, right up the middle, cuts back inside to the goal line, touchdown. Fredlet Dort on into the end zone. The junior out of Lake Worth, Florida. There's that 4-touchdown lead you're talking about, Joe, and that might be the end of seeing Cameron McDonald today, but that's all right. Fredlet's out there.
Well, and the last score I saw, Mesa was up on Mines 7-0, a pick 6. So it's just setting up next week.
O'Donnell in to try the kick. High snap this time, but it's handled. The kick is up, pulled to the left, but it's snuck inside that left upright. 8:10 to go. Third quarter. Thunderwolves with 3 touchdowns in the quarter, lead it 35-3 on Fox Sports Pueblo. Here on 3rd and a yard, they give it up the middle, first down. Out across the 40, and now make that their best run of the day. That's a 10-yard gain for Fennell Paris.
This is the time where Hunter Hughes makes him crazy, because some of these guys are third string.
First down and 10 from the 41-yard line. A big smile on his face. Here's a pass out in the right flat, and it's caught for the first down. Nice little stutter step up the sideline. Knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Good grab up there on the edge. And the ball on the grab. That's Hairston Belcher. Eric Hairston Belcher, sophomore out of Gilbert, Wyoming. And play action. Pass left. Caught inside the 10, down to about the 4-yard line. Quick grab on the edge to Jerome Kreisel. First and goal for the Yellow Jackets at the 5-yard line. Down to 3:56 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead it 35-3. From the pistol this time, they give it to Paris up the middle. That's a good stop coming over. Ikechukwu Ihanaju makes the stop there.
We just call him Rome.
That's right, the man they call Rome.
You just like the challenge of saying his name.
That was kind of a monster mash tackle right there, Joe, on this Halloween day. And it's goal to go from the 5-yard line, should say. Again from the pistol this time. Hommel sends a man in motion. That's Paris. Now reverses, comes across, fakes the handoff. Jump pass over the middle, caught, touchdown.
Oh, they're so excited.
Liam Heaney on the grab. Redshirt freshman out of Gregory, South Dakota, makes the touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. 3:07 to go here in the third quarter. Good play action. They faked a jet sweep that time to the man that went in motion. Paris came out of the backfield. Now they may go for 2 out of this here. Now they'll switch and adjust up. Had everybody spread out. Now they get into a more conventional lineup for the extra point kick. Trey Fleming is the kicker, sophomore out of Longmont. Low snap at his handle. Ball's down. Kick is up. And it is good. 3:07 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 35-10 on Fox Sports Pueblo.
There's a penalty, and I think they were offsides.
Number 25 of the kicking team. 5 yards added to the end of the game. First down.
I think that's not what our fan is upset about, but...
Yeah, she is right down below us, right? She's sitting right behind her old buddy Don Nacarado.
Does she know it's 35-10? I'm just asking.
Hey, Don, how does that woman feel yelling in your ear?
He's not listening to us.
He is. He's listening.
He's listening to CU.
Oh, no.
Lose to UCLA.
Have some confidence that he might be listening. We're going to find out in a minute if he turns around and looks.
He's not listening to us.
First down and 10 from the 45-yard line. He
doesn't need to.
Well, he likes to hear what we have to say, Joe.
Oh.
All right, here's play action. Thompson rolling right. Fires up the sideline. Ball caught. Radaball with a grab. Into Black Hill State territory, right at the first down marker. I see the line judge across the way point says, move those sticks. And it is indeed a first down for the Thunderwolves. Well, I know somebody that is listening back in Pueblo today. Tundra. Got a picture from Tundra with his little doggy radio sitting there on the couch listening. Earlier he was in the car listening. Now he's back comfortably on the couch, howling at every touchdown.
Well, they didn't want to make the trip because they were just here.
Right.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, exactly. Second down and 6 from the 41-yard line. Also listening today, enjoying all the Halloween references. Greg DeLeon, my buddy in Denver.
Good.
Second down and 5. That was some good driving, though.
Need some yoga. Need some yoga.
Maybe we can go to one of those little Oriental massage places on the way home. Just get a little chair massage into the neck. They'll do a number on you. Those guys in the mall do it to you. Here's a handoff of the middle. That's going to be a loss of 2.
You know, people are listening. They're catching bits and pieces. Like,
what's going on up there in that booth? It's going to be third down now and 7. Yeah, if you just hear the words Oriental massage, you wonder what's going on. And Don Nacarado is listening. I showed you proof of the text. He says the lady is really loud in his right ear down here. Or his left ear.
He stinks. That's
he doesn't want to listen anymore to that. Here's play action. Look down the sideline. Fly pattern, and it's caught. Across the 30, across the 40, and down at the 45-yard line. Nice delivery that time. And Bradley Adamson on the grab and gets Black Hill State out of a big hole. All the way out to the 44-yard line.
You know, I love this with Black Hills players. They're high-stepping now and high-fiving. They're down 25.
Yeah, you got to have something for the Halloween party tonight to celebrate.
Sparks, Nevada is right next to Reno.
Okay, it's up north. Got it. In the mountains. Roll right, pass right, caught. Up the sideline, across the 35 to the 36-yard line. On the grab for the Thunderwolves, that's Wesley Bennett.
Everybody's getting into the act today.
Wesley Bennett, a junior out of Longmont Christian. You know who resides in Gillette, Joe? That's our old buddy Kevin Stavely. We go way back to our first couple years we were together on the TV gig.
I'm surprised Stavely didn't make it down here today, didn't he?
He was smoking a brisket or something yesterday, I saw. He had his smoker going. He's a big barbecue guy.
Well, then you bring it to us.
He competes.
Well, then you bring it here on the road.
Yeah, he could have had his own mini competition. We'd have been the judge. We wouldn't be sick right now.
No.
Because we wouldn't have had those nachos.
We wouldn't have eaten what we ate. I can't even think about it. It was just a bad night.
Yeah, it's second down and 2 from the 48-yard line. Stack the formation to the right. 2 wideouts to the right. Cooper and Duncan. And they look right. Fire it right. Duncan's got it. 40, 35, to the sideline. 30, 25, 20. Up the sideline. 10, 5. Touchdown! Touchdown, Thunderwolves! Simple little bubble screen to the right side. We saw it work for a touchdown last week, and it works again here as Duncan gets that ball out in our favorite word, Joe. Get it out in space and then take off.
It's so fun to watch him run when he's healthy, Jim. He's got those jets that just don't quit.
And O'Donnell in to try the extra point. Radabal will be the holder. Remember, Trace Gray's the snapper. He's been very good on kicks today. Had the one bad snap on the punt. So an emergency duty. Good snap again. Ball down. Kick is up. Oh, a little to the right. Did he sneak it in there? Yes, he did. 7:57 to go. Fourth quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 42-10 on Fox Sports Pueblo.
There's nobody.
You know, you could sponsor the post-game show. That'd be good. A post-game show sponsored by a great Pueblo Mexican restaurant. Ball on the right side and a roll to the right. And there was that turtle move, Joe, as Hummel said, "Get down."
Josh Johnson was coming in hot.
That was the old get down move right there.
Ryan Merrill had it stopped. And Josh Johnson was... You got to understand, Josh Johnson is a specimen.
Oh, my goodness.
He's a special team standout. Doesn't see the field much at linebacker because they're pretty deep there, but...
Hummel takes it. Looks left. Look out! Almost intercepted. McNeil knew it was coming. He jumped the route, but he dropped it.
Look who's the first guy to greet him is Don Liamidi, defensive backs coach, is trying to run him. He said, "You saw that coming and you were gone to the house." That'd have been a 60-yard pick.
Yeah, it might have been your moment of glory, your 15 seconds of fame. That's a Thunderwolf ball player right there.
That was enough to send the few people who are remaining
to the exits.
I'm not sold on Mesa. Everybody's like, "What's wrong with you?" But I was there last year when they put up 52.
That was brutal last year.
53, whatever it was. And it
wasn't even competitive.
No.
They had nothing going for them that night in Grand Junction. It was a mail-it-in game, and you don't like to mail games in when you're the home team. Here's handoff right side. Good hard run by David's got the first down inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Well, Shamel David, he's a big physical back, 6'1". They list him at 203, but he looks closer to 215, 220. He comes in there with an attitude. And one more time, and that will do it. Thunderwolves win the ball game. The final score: they defeat Black Hills State University 42-10. Back with our post-game show on Fox Sports Pueblo.